Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Vanessa Nene, and if you're new to this channel, you're so much welcome. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing tips on how to save your money or more money on food and groceries this year. So if that is what you are interested in, if you want to save more money on food and groceries, you definitely want to keep on watching. So I came up with 9 points, 9 tips on how to save more money on food and groceries this year 2022. Like, guys, we've been eating all the cement that we have used to build houses, so these tips are helping me a lot and I thought I should share with you. So the first tip is to plan your meals. You can come up with a food roster on the list of food you guys are going to be eating in a week or in a month, depending on how you choose or depending on your choice. Just like, it relieves that stress of what are we going to prepare. So this question of what are we going to eat a day is already answered by planning your meals. You already have a clue. Even if you want to change, all right, you already have a clue on what you guys are going to eat or you are supposed to eat that day, and is going to help you so much on how to buy and all the like. So endeavor, always try as much as possible to plan your meals. So the second tip is to double the recipe and freeze half. Okay, double the recipe and freeze half. All right, this simply means that you double your recipe in cooking. That's you multiply the quantity of food that you are supposed to cook by 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, and you cut that which you guys are supposed to eat for that day and freeze half. Just try as much as possible to cook in batch, or batch cooking is very important, and it saves so much stress of cooking every day. So the third tip is to buy in bulk. Try as much as possible to like come up with a weekly market routine, monthly market routine. Is so helpful. Like buying in bulk, at first I thought buying in bulk was somehow more, I spend a lot, but in the long run I see that spending at once is instead more helpful than buying things small like that. Regular things that I consume, like spaghetti, rice, and all the like, maggi, salt, all those small things. Buying them in bulk saves me that stress of running every time or every minute to the market or to the shop to buy things. So this buying in bulk help me a lot. It helps so much, and it's working for me. You definitely want to try buying your things in bulk. Like, you can buy weekly or you can buy monthly, depending on your budget. It's very helpful, and when you buy things in bulk, it saves you more money, because things that they sell in bulk, they are way more cheaper like than things that you buy one like that, because buying in bulk is way more cheaper. When you buy a carton of these, a packet, things that you buy in packet cartons, they are more cheaper than things that you buy like in retail, like one. So this is a very important tip. Always try as much as possible to buy in bulk. Even if you don't have much money, you can try and you can buy like weekly. Much it will save your money, and it will save you that stress of rushing to the market every day. So the fourth tip on how we are going to save more money on food and groceries is to chop yourself. Okay, chopping yourself, not like cut yourself. No, not like cutting yourself. Like, chop veggies yourself, chop things that you're supposed to slice them yourself. Things like vegetable, when you go to the market and buy things that are already sliced, you see that they are more expensive than when you buy things that they are not, the veggies that are not yet sliced. So try to buy things that are the veggies that are not yet sliced, and slice them, chop them yourself. Because when you buy those things that are already sliced, you pay for the services, and yes, you pay for the services. So this year we are slicing ourselves. It doesn't take really take much time to slice things or to chop things, and so we are looking for means, every means that every means to save the money this year. So guys, try as much as possible to buy on slice and slice yourself. That will save you some coins. Yes, it's going to save you some coins. So at this point, if you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button down below, turn on post notification. That's the notification bell beside the subscription button, so that whenever I come up with new video, you are definitely going to be the first to know. So the fifth tip is to try alternative markets. Okay, so it's not every time that you buy supermarket. Try local markets, try other markets. There are markets that are way cheaper than supermarkets. Like, it's not everywhere, it's not every time that you buy in supermarkets. Things in the supermarket are costly because maybe they have a lot more taxes to pay. Things in the local market are cheaper, so always try alternative markets. There are some markets that you go, plantains are cheaper here. There's some markets that you go, some kind of things are cheaper, which if you just want to stick like your stuck to one particular market, try alternative markets, try cheaper markets. There are markets that are so cheap, and you definitely want to try them because that will save you some cash. Yes, it's going to save some cash, and it's going to help you so much because and I realize that things in the supermarket are really not that special. It's just that sometimes they are more clean, maybe they are cleaner than what you get from the local market, but you can always come back at home, you clean them yourself, and it's going to save you the cash. Yes, it saves the money. So the tip is to try alternative sources of meat. Yes, try alternative sources of meat. This year I'm trying to substitute meat with other things, other protein, other rich proteins food, things like beans. Maybe beans will carry kanda or dry fish. It's not all the time that we put meat in food. So yeah, we're trying to replace meat sometimes. Not all food will carry meat this year. Yes, not all food will carry meat because meat is expensive, guys. Meat is expensive, and meat is what takes almost half of the money. Like, meat is so expensive. So I'm trying to replace things like beans, soya beans. I'll use it a lot this year because it's as well as much nutritive as meat. So some foods will not carry meat this year because meat is what makes food costly. Okay, so we're trying things this year, okay, and we are bent on saving that money and on cutting down on expenses on groceries and food this year. So the seventh point is to buy using cash. Yes, when you buy with cash, you feel that a spirit has left you, like that spirit of money has left you. When you buy using your card, okay, you're just pim pressing, and you're just pressing and buying. You're not really feeling that something has left you. Okay, so when you withdraw your money, hold the money in your hand. What is your 50k, your 100k, whatever amount of money that you are going to buy with, hold it in your hand and try to buy, like, pay the cash. That's when you feel spirit leaving you. When I tried this, and I'm like, I don't really think we need that. Is that tomato really important? There's this in the house. And I see that when you buy with cash, you're feeling that your purse is getting empty, and it's really different like when you're buying with your card. Because when you're using mobile money, also when you're buying mobile money, there's always money in your mobile money. You just think, you press, you pay. And but when you're buying with cash, it's like you're really feeling that spirit of money is leaving you. Like, you're really feeling something is leaving you. And so yes, guys, it's very important to buy with cash. Try buying with cash as much as possible this year, because using mobile money, you don't really feel that you're spending, but when you use cash, you feel that you're spending, and you're going to restrict on that expenditure. So try as much as possible to buy using cash this year. So the eighth tip is to avoid impulse buying. Guys, like, let the spirit of impulse buying leave you. And one way of avoiding, or one hack to avoid impulse buying, is always to carry money just enough for what you're going to buy in the market. If it's money for food, if it's food stuff you're going to buy, carry just the money that your list has met, or your list has given you. Like, carry just the money that you're going to spend in the market. Do not carry extra money around. Like, do not carry extra money around. Try to carry just what you're going to the market to buy, because by the time you see a shoe or a dress or a slippers, you are so tempted to buy. I in particular am guilty of this. Yes, I'm so guilty of this. So this year, when I'm going to the market, if I did not plan to buy that shoe or that bag or that dress, I will not buy it because I don't even have the cash on me. So that hack has helped me so much. I'm carrying just the money that I'm going to buy in the market, and it's so helpful. So you want to try this hack, especially to you, my ladies. I know that women are always like, oh, see that shoe, oh, see that bag, and when you carry extra money on your body, you are going to spend that money, and you come back home and like, Was this bag really necessary? Was this shoes really necessary? And the truth is that there are bags and shoes lying there in your room that you're not even wearing them. You're not even wearing them. Where do you wear them to go to? So that's just impulse buying is like a thief. I call impulse buying a thief because impulse buying, it just make you to buy uselessly. So try as much as possible to carry just the cash that you're going to use to buy or you plan to use in the market, and that's going to help you a whole lot this year 2022, and you're going to save some cash. Yes, you're going to save some boxes for yourself. So the ninth point is always try as much as possible to cook yourself or cook at home. Always remember there's food at home, in there's rice at home. Always remember there's rice at home in Sisi Yemi's voice. There's always rice at home. Try to as much as possible to cook at home. Try as much as possible that there's always food at home. Yes, you can eat once in a while out, but try as much as possible that is limited. Okay, it's limited this year. When you go out, make sure that there's always food at home, so that when you go out, you're not always tempted to always eat out, because man, eating out is expensive. I tell you, eating out is expensive. Yes, and you're going to spend more eating out than eating at home. So when you're out there, always remember that there's rice at home. So yes, you can always eat once in a while. Okay, yes, not that you should not eat that, because I for one, I love eating some kind of things out than preparing myself. Okay, but try as much as possible to limit it. Okay, just limit it, and you'll see that you're going to save some boxes this year on food and groceries. So thank you for watching this video to the end. You guys are the real G's. You're the MVPs of this space. Okay, so do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, so that whenever I come up with videos like this or more interesting videos, you are definitely going to be the first to know. I love you guys, and see you in my next one. Bye guys.